everyone, and welcome to the newest Newt Studio vlog. It's been a hot minute, but I decided this was a perfect time to start these back up because next weekend is my very first art market, and I'm going to take you along with me in the final stages of prep because I have procrastinated way too long. I found out about this market about 4 or 5 weeks ago, or found out that I was accepted about 5 weeks ago, and I also have a full-time job, so it's been just whatever time I can snatch on the weekends. I've been reordering stock. I've put in some new products, and I'm going to take y'all along for the ride as I get ready because I have today, Sunday, and the evenings of 4 more days because I'm leaving on Friday. Yeah, let's get things going.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, so slow. Hold you in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh.
So here is a brief tour of all of the items that I have ready right now for the Norman Music Festival Art Market. We have plastic bags for my 6 prints and my 1 greeting card, and I just got to put all of those in those sleeves. These are the sublimation transfers for mouse pads, air fresheners, and coasters, tote bag direct to film transfers for tote bags and t-shirts maybe if I get time, but definitely wrapping up a few more tote bags. Those are those like drawstring lanyard clips. I have an idea for how I might use those for my air fresheners, but I've got about 20 more mouse pad blanks. I've got about 40 or so made already in my current designs, but the new sushi design is going to go on that. Air fresheners, bags and string for the air fresheners, about 60 coasters, so hopefully I can get all of those pressed and made. And there's the sublimation transfers for the air fresheners and the coasters. So up here we have my newest stickers, including the sushis, and my 2 cases of stickers. I've got about 50 designs as everything stands, so I'll be getting those organized. My brand new logo stamps that I need to get put on their blocks so I can stamp all of these paper bags in this box. Those are the acrylic blocks, you can ignore those. But I've got all of these paper bags. So I've got little ones if people buy stickers or an acrylic pen, and I've got bigger bags for prints and things. And I've also got, and I don't know if I'm going to use these, but those are little transfers to go on the tote bags to print.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh. So slow, hold you in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, you're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say,
Well, I'm kicking myself because I did not order nearly as many air freshener transfers as I thought I did. I got a lot of the sushi ones, but I don't have more than one or two of the other designs. So I'm going to look and see if I can get them ordered today. Maybe they can arrive. I don't think they can arrive by Wednesday because I would need to be able to press them Wednesday in order to get them all packed up and done by Thursday. I think I'm just going to have to take what I have, which really sucks because I was really planning on having a lot of air fresheners. I was really planning on having a lot of air fresheners, and this is disappointing. But that's okay. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine, and I'll just get more for the next market. So I got all of my new tote bag designs made. Unhinged possum girl energy, a little bit of cute but trashy raccoon style stuff, and there's also under here, I think it's the feeling cute might die later houseplant. So I got all of those made and everything was going really good until I got to the bottom of my stack of blanks, and there were several that were like the wrong tote bag. The seam was on the outside in this weird way. It had these weirdly gusseted corners at the top. It was just smaller in general, and it was bad. It was bad. So I've got to send those back, but that means I have fewer tote bags than I intended. So it is Tuesday. No, yes, no, yes. So it's Tuesday, and there are 2.5-ish days left. I was at work earlier today, so I have a full-time job, so I only have the evenings until Friday when it's time to leave for the market. And I was able to get a lot done on Sunday. It went really well, except the story of this market is going to be not enough stuff, or at least not as much stuff as I thought. So I talked to you about the air fresheners and that whole debacle, the tote bags that I just showed you, and that crisis. It's just there were several stickers that I thought I had reordered and I did not. So I have like less than 10 copies of those, but gonna make it work. It's gonna be okay. So yesterday I was going to set up my tent and do a dry run practice for that. I've had the tent for a few weeks now. I really should have done it before now, but I didn't. And the plan was to set it up yesterday, Monday, and by the time I got done running errands and getting a larger stamp pad to do my bag packaging, it was not happening. It was almost dark. It was kind of drizzly and wet and rainy, and I said, that's okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Little did I know that it is supposed to rain every day this week in my town. So I will be setting it up for practice in the rain. But that's okay, because I checked the weather for the market, and it's supposed to rain. Oh, that's the hate press. I checked the weather for the Norman Music Festival on Saturday, and it is also supposed to rain, but fortunately only during setup time. So it's supposed to be, at least as of Tuesday, it is supposed to be dry again before the market actually opens. So I guess it's good that I will have practiced setting the tent up in the rain, and we'll just see how that goes. I'm really looking forward to it. So today I am at the studio and I'm going to be gathering up some items to take back home with me for more practice, because I'm going to be leaving from my house on Friday and I don't want to have to go to multiple places. So I'm going to get everything gathered up at my house and finish the final preparation there. It's going to be not stressful. It's not going to be stressful. No.
Okay, it's time. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday, and I've got the truck packed with everything. And I guess it's a good thing that the original plan of taking the kids with me to stay at their Nana's house did not pan out, because this truck is full. There is no room for children, much less all of their accoutrements. So let's get on the road. It's about it's a little bit less than a 2-hour drive to Norman. First things first, we're going to go to the bank and get cash for the cash box in case anybody has any cash transactions. And then we're going to go check in at the hotel. All right, let's get going, and I'll see you in Norman. All right, we're all checked in, ready to go. The room is very nice. I think it's going to be a great weekend. The clerk actually asked if anything was going on in town because 3 other groups checked in right after me. So yes, something kind of big is going on. I'm getting ready to wrap up a quick flyer that I need to have printed in town tonight. So I'm going to do that really quick and then run over and also pick up my business cards because I waited until the last minute and had them printed in Norman instead of in my hometown. So I'll be picking those up as well. Let's finish it up because they close in just a little bit, so I've got to get it done. The weather is so gray and dreary. I really hope the forecast for tomorrow stays sunny because this is not what I want to be doing in an art market in. Finally made it back to the hotel, and I'm going to show you my haul of the last minute, hopefully that's it, final stuff that I found tonight that I needed for the art market tomorrow. I do not like all this last minute stuff. Hopefully this will never, it's going to happen again, but hopefully it will not happen for the next art market this summer. So later tonight, I'm going to be putting my stickers onto this big marker board and with some sticky glue dots, and that's kind of my solution to how to display them right now. Thank you for kicking on right now, air conditioner. I appreciate that. But yeah, so I'm going to decorate it a little bit with just some dry erase stuff, but I also wanted to jazz it up a little bit. So I got these that are kind of in the brand, they're kind of in my brand colors, so we'll see how those work out. And then I also got 2 of these slanted sign holder things, and I'm really annoyed because I was pretty sure that I had like half a dozen of these at home. I searched everywhere for them, I couldn't find them, and I'm pretty sure I put them in a garage sale a while back, but these were like 13 bucks a pop, which just made me sick to my stomach. But I needed them for these 2 last minute prints that I got, that I made while I was here at the hotel, if I can get them apart with my hands. So print number 1 is the payments that I accept, and print number 2 is a quick little sign up for Patreon reminder thing. And if I had been thinking clearly and not in a rush, I would have made these, you know, smaller because they don't need to be full pages, but I didn't do that, and it cost a lot of extra money because, wouldn't you know, these were like $2.50 each to print and then 13 bucks per sign, so that's $15 for these 2 signs. Good job, good job. Also, I talked about last minute business cards. Nothing wants to come out of the boxes they're in. Ta-da! So if I can get, come on, help me out. So they're last minute, they're not the best business cards, but they will work for the event. There's a lot of info on the back, but share a review, a discount code, which y'all can get that discount code too, because you're super awesome YouTube fans. And then to join on Patreon. So it'll work for now, and those will go out with every order, and I'll put those in all of the shopping bags that I'm going to stamp after I eat and after I work on this sticker board. So I have a bunch of little brown paper sacks to put stuff in when people buy them, and I'll put those cards in there as well. So that's my plans for the evening.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the
It is a beautiful morning. It is almost like the rainy nastiness of the last several days never was. The sky is clear and blue. The sun is shining. It's a little bit cool, but just because it's morning, I'm so grateful that this is going to be a great weather day for this festival and this art market, and I am ready to go. The truck is all loaded up again with the stuff. That's the minimal. The bed is chock full. Catch my breath. I've just been going up and down, filling everything up. Okay, we're gonna run to Dunkin' and get some iced coffee. That's one of the cool things about going to an art market in a different city, is that my little hometown doesn't have a Dunkin' Donuts, so I'm kind of excited about getting an iced coffee and a little bit of breakfast, and then we're gonna go load in and get ready, and I will take you guys along for that journey. So let's do it. I'm excited. I'm ready. Like, the nauseous nervousness of the last week is done. I'm ready. I'm good to go.
full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows.
It is really late. Market's over, back at the hotel. It was a good market. Like, I haven't looked at exactly how well I did yet, but I almost sold out completely of the tote bags and the air fresheners, and I sold way more of the mouse pads and the coasters than I expected to, and stickers did really well, and I had a lot of interest in the prints and the canvases that I had brought, which granted are the second style of low Newt, because I mean, y'all know how that goes. Would I do this festival again? I don't know. I learned a lot about doing markets, especially outdoor markets today. And I can go more into that later, but I don't know if I would do this one again, specifically just because it, like the main focus of the whole event was the music festival, and there were a lot of breweries and beer tents and beer garden type places, and so by the time the sun went down, even though the carnival and stuff was still going on, all the kids and families were gone, and it was a lot of adults who had partaken of adult beverages, and so the vibe was just a little bit different, and there were some altercations and things that made me feel a little bit less safe just as a vendor there, especially once we got like past 9-10 o'clock. So I don't know that I would go back to not just specifically to that event, but to any event that went that late and that also served alcohol, just because I think that those situations tend to lead to other situations. I think there's plenty of other options, and I might explore those further. I will say the people in the booth right next to me were so nice and so helpful, and they gave me lots of great advice and helped me when the wind was trying to blow my tent away.
because it did get pretty windy this morning. It calmed down a lot before noon, but it was still just a little while there was rough going. I am so grateful for my friend Danny, who came and helped me run the booth today. I could not have done it without her. It was definitely a two-person job, despite my thinking, oh, one person will handle this just fine. No, it was a two-person job from the get-go. And Danny's husband Trey came and helped out too, and they helped me break down and load up tonight, and I'm super grateful for them. I couldn't have done it without them. I really think the best part of the whole event was watching people react to my art. There were people who came from like across the street and halfway down the block to say, I can't stop thinking about your art. I think it's fantastic. People who would laugh and giggle and call their friends over, and it was the best feeling in the world. I loved every moment of that. So I am exhausted, even though I didn't stay until like the market was supposed to be over at midnight. But by like 10 o'clock, all of the booths around me were packing up or already packed up and gone. So about 10:30, I started packing up too. So yeah, but that was also after the altercation that happened right in front of my tent. So I am so tired. I'm so brain dead. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll give you a breakdown of how I actually did today in a little bit.